Hello and welcome back. In this stage of the presentation, we will be talking about the matching fair. So the matching fair and interviews are essentially how you will be matched with an internship site. So this is very important. What is the matching fair? Similar to a speed interview, the matching fair is a process that involves completing short interviews with employers that students apply to. So these interviews will take place on the same day. This is an in-person event. Each candidate will meet with an interviewer for approximately 10 minutes before a bell rings to signal the end of the interview. So essentially you could participate in up to 12 interviews that day or more if your schedule permits. Once this happens, students will move to another table or room to meet with another interviewer, and the process continues until they have met with all the employers on their schedule. I will go into more detail about how you can schedule your interviews and apply to jobs in a few slides. However, please save the date. The event will take place on Wednesday, September 6th in the C Building cafeteria, and we will be there between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. The event only starts at 1. However, if you would like to be prepared and if you're missing any hiring paperwork or would like advice, any last minute interview tips, feel free to stop by at 12. When you are selecting and scheduling interviews, please take into consideration the location of the employer. If the employer has multiple locations, maybe think about which one you might be placed at. Maybe look up the address on Google Maps. I would say this is very important to make sure that you don't have a crazy 2-hour commute. Look at the tasks that you might be performing on a daily basis. Is this something that you're okay with? Additionally, do you have all of the skills and qualifications needed to excel in the role? And finally, the hours of operation. So if you, I know a lot of you have very busy class schedules and you also have commitments outside of school, right? There might be an employer or two that requires students to work during very specific hours. So just make sure that if that is the case, you are aware of this and it fits in with your schedule. There will be some companies that will not be able to attend the matching fair. Therefore, they will accept resumes and contact you independently to schedule a virtual interview. If this occurs, please notify me so that I can follow up with them in case they might need a nudge. And finally, please keep in mind that once you receive your internship match, we will not be able to reassign you. So please pick very carefully and keep an open mind. On the subject of keeping an open mind about the positions that you apply for, I would say that not all of them might align with your future career goals or your major, right? But I would also take into consideration the transferable skills that you can acquire through that position. This is a brief timeline in the lead up to the matching fair. So your resume should already have been uploaded and approved on Career Connect. Between August 19th and August 25th, you should apply for at least 5 matching fair slots and positions. Between August 25th and September 1st, that will be the time to accept your employer interviews and select the interview slots. So you would essentially be able to choose from the interview slots, the times that work best for you so that you can manage your schedule and also attend the other interviews that you are interested in. Finally, on September 6th, please be ready as this is the day of the matching fair. Make sure that you are ready to interview and that you have done your research and are prepared. And then between September 22nd and October 6th, students will receive their confirmed internship site, as well as their supervisor's contact information so that you can begin to reach out and coordinate your schedule and your start date. These are some instructions on how to apply for matching fair positions on Career Connect.
How to upload your resume on Career Connect, and how to request and schedule interviews during Matching Fair. To start off, all students should have a reviewed resume by a CCPD advisor. Be sure to upload your resume by selecting your initials on the right-hand side of your Career Connect account. Click on My Documents, followed by Add New. Name and upload your documents and click on Submit. Keep in mind that your resume must be approved as shown in this video. If it is not approved, you may need to schedule an additional resume review appointment because you may have errors on your resume. Now, moving on to how to apply and schedule interviews for Matching Fair. On Career Connect, on the top right-hand side, click Jobs, followed by Position Type, then Experiential Learning. Click Apply. These are all the positions exclusive to students that are part of the SOAR Experiential Learning Program. The positions that say Campus Interviews are the companies that will be present during Matching Fair. If you see a position that does not say Campus Interview, that means that the company will not be present during the Matching Fair, and once you apply to these positions, they may follow up to schedule an interview at a later time if you like the resume. Now, let's talk about applying to the companies that will be present during Matching Fair. Start off by clicking the description, read through it, and research the company. If you like the position, simply click Apply to Interview on the right-hand side, select the approved resume, and then click Submit. Upon submitting, the hiring manager will then receive an instant email alerting them to review your resume. They should get around to reviewing within 48 business hours. To check if you were invited into an interview, click on your initials and select Notification on the top right-hand side. Another way to check if you were selected is to click on your initials and select My Interview on the top right-hand side. Under Requested Interviews, you will see the positions you applied for, and in the middle of the screen in small letters, you will see the word Invited. If you would like to proceed with the interview, select Schedule Interview and select the time slot that best suits your schedule and that is available. Keep in mind that time slots are taken up quickly, so you want to apply as soon as possible. Keep on repeating this process with up to 12 interview requests for the Matching Fair day. Please keep in mind that when you are reading the description, you are taking into account the location, modality, and commute, and to only apply if you are really interested. Once you apply to the positions, you may get different responses. All students should apply to a minimum of 5 interview slots. If you see the word pending, it means the employer has not yet had a chance to review your resume, so please give them a little bit more time. You may also see the words not invited, which means that the employer reviewed your resume and believes you may not be a fit with their company. You will have the option to withdraw your application. You may also see the words alternate, which means the employer may have many applications and you are on their wait list. Please come back at a later time and review to see if your status changed to invited. Once you have received invitations to interview, you are all set for Matching Fair. Be sure to attend your scheduled time slots at the appropriate time. Thank you for watching, and please reach out to SOAR if you have any questions or concerns.
Alrighty, so those are the steps that you need to take in order to apply for positions. Please remember to apply to at least 5 employers, because even though you might not be interested in all five, or they might not be your top choice, it's still better to um, be matched with an internship that you are slightly interested in than one that you have no interest in at all, because all of the other students already interviewed, right? Okay, so during the process of finding an internship site, please do the following. Do not accept a verbal offer from the employer during the matching fair. It might be the case that they really like you and they tell you that they would love to have you on board the team. However, the matching will be monitored by the CCPD team. The employers will notify us if they want to hire you, and we will communicate the decision. If you cannot attend the matching fair, please send me an email at ang@lagcc.cuny.edu by August 25th.